what's going on?
Hello.
Hi. We have a special guest today, Joslyn. I don't know your last name.
The Joslyn Flawless.
The
No, the one and
Joslyn Flawless.
only.
The
Okay,
one
Flawless.
and
Yeah.
only, honey.
I'm so excited to be
Love
here. I
that.
love y'all's podcast.
Thank you.
I know I literally saw Anthony at the K-pop party in Orange County the other day.
She was at the
And-
corner screaming. I was like, who is this crazy bitch?
Yeah, no, I was gagged because, I watch Shayan and Anthony's podcast. I love this podcast because obviously if you're watching this, it's a great podcast. So, me and my sister watch it all the time.
Love that.
And, I'm just sitting there drunk in the middle of Orange County. And all of a sudden I see Anthony serving at the bar. And I know he's a bartender. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? So I literally scream with my drunk
It was
life.
really funny. I was like, oh shit. It actually
I'm
looked
so
great because
excited.
the owner was right there. So, and I'm good friends with the owner, but still, going into a new area, I've never been there ever in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then like having people just like recognize me.
Well, yeah,
He
so now they know
lived for that. Yeah.
they know to bring you back.
He was living for that.
So
It
I
was
was
great.
so
Party.
excited. And then literally the week before, I was telling Shayan, I was like, I love your podcast so much. I watch it all the time.
Yeah,
So
love
I'm really
that.
excited to be here.
Awesome. We're excited to have you.
You're literally one of the
Yes.
funniest. Like, literally, you're so fucking funny.
I just try a little bit,
You always teach me all the lingos,
Girl,
too.
for what? For doom.
For doom.
For doom.
Instead of period, it's for doom.
Lord, I don't know any of this shit. I'm old as fuck. So I'm so busy. I haven't had any time to do any research on you. So I don't know. What do you do? Tell us all. Like, you're famous.
So I live in Florida. I live in
Okay.
West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
I'm an esthetician, so I do like waxing
love
and
that.
facials.
Cool.
And
Ooh, Shayan needs her back wax after this.
Reading
girl,
the
always
girls.
see.
It's
See, I
always
came
an
on. I
evil
came on
twin.
here and representing for Shayan because there's too much male energy in here, and even though we were all biological males, we all need to, have a little bit of trans energy in here.
What do you mean? We got two trannies here.
Oh,
This one,
Jay
this one
is
wishes he was a woman.
He's a kiss
but
away from being.
His
a girl.
voice is too deep.
well, like I said, I feel like he's trans in bed probably. Girl, he puts a little in the bed. Hey, daddy.
Yeah, a little voice on for the girl. Oh.
But yeah, so I live in Florida. I do esthetician work, and then
Yeah.
what does every tranny do?
Escorting. Love that. So you have you have an OF. Can't say that word.
I do, but I don't really do that. I just rather
Okay.
work in person.
Okay,
It's a lot
cool.
easier.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it in
ooh.
person versus sitting in front. We were just talking about this,
Yeah.
like sitting in front of the
So
camera.
much easier.
Like,
I actually didn't want you guys to talk in the house, but we didn't have a choice.
oh no.
Cheyenne's really bad at that. She is
Well,
so
honey,
bad
we
about
can
like.
speak it all right
I
here.
know, we can say it all
I know
right here.
she's so bad because like someone will come on and I'm like I have to shut her down and like save it for the podcast. Save
Well, I
it for
haven't
the podcast.
seen Shayan in such a
I know,
long
it's so
time,
long.
so that we kind of had to like
Perfect.
catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
We met at the Abbey. I
Yeah,
remember.
what like 4 years
Yeah,
ago?
you came in. It was like me, Siobhan, Taryn,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of us. We were sitting at a table, and you literally came in and you paid for our whole tab, and you were like, "Bitch, I'm rich. Let's go to
love
an
that.
after
Yeah,
party."
There you go.
And then I was like, "Oh my god, who are you? Like, who is this
Bruh.
woman?" And yeah, you're just so much fun. You taught me so many crazy things. Like, you taught me that you are a certified white man's whore.
I am. And a certified top, too.
Oh yes, and you were a
Ooh, love
certified
that.
top, which is
Yes.
wild. That's awesome. I
Girl, it's what they deserve, girl. If you want to be with a transsexual, why not
Yeah.
get the full experience?
And I'm
that's the whole
sure-
point.
Did you say
Yeah.
transsexual?
transsexual.
Yeah,
Oh,
transsexual.
I was like transactual. I was
Oh,
like,
well,
That's
no,
it.
well,
You
you guys are always
transactional
saying
to
new
a
words. I'm like, I don't know what
transactional.
is going on. So-
Transactional.
Yes, and
Okay.
I'm sure in South Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hungry conservative
Yeah,
bottoms there
hungry.
for you.
Hungry.
Love that.
And there's a certain politician who has his base out there. So, when I go
Uh-huh.
back home, all of the certain people who work for that people, they
that.
They wanna
always hit me
celebrate.
up. Yeah.
That's great.
They always
That's
want to hit
great.
me up.
Yeah, they want to celebrate with the trans girl.
Of
for
course,
sure.
with my boar worm in their hole.
What the? Oh my god.
So, for anyone wondering, we did get rid of Shayan's screen, so she won't be looking to the right.
I didn't know people
So-
actually clocked that. You clocked it. You were like, oh, it's
Oh,
your
I
watch.
should've-
You're
I-
always
I
watching.
Like, what is she?
nothing.
People
Should've
ask,
said
like, what is she?
anything.
No, you're not the only one. People ask, like, what is she always looking at to the side? And I was like, is there a hot guy? I'm like, no, it's herself.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
There's a screen
well,
there.
I mean, a hot. I used to be a hot guy.
Yeah.
So, I love it.
I was trade. Were you trade? before transition?
I never
was
came out as
straight.
gay.
Oh, really?
No.
No, you just went straight into.
Well, I transitioned at 17, so.
Wow.
Wow.
I went straight up. Yeah, I never had a gay phase. I
Really?
mean, everyone thought I was gay, obviously. I mean, I feel like we all had our grinder phase, like before we were 18, going on grinder, meeting up with guys when we shouldn't have been.
Oh,
I know
what
you
you're
were a
talking
lot lizard. Yeah.
You,
Oh, honey, I know the Lord, baby. I know the Lord.
Did they even when did Grinder come in like for
Grinder.
us?
Oh, that was like
Well,
2006.
how old are you?
I'm old.
Well, I'm 20. I'm 27. So,
plus 3 for her, plus 4.5 for me.
No.
well, that's
Well,
not
five
that's
for me.
not, that's
I'm
not too
32.
much.
Oh, I don't even know.
But that's
I'm
not
bad
too
at
much of a difference.
arithmetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was going on Grinder in high school, meeting up with like 30-year-olds when
God,
I was
that's so
fully like
crazy.
15. Like, and you know, it's so
Damn,
horrible
that's
because you know
wild.
damn well, like they know that you're not of age. Like, you know fully well.
That's
but,
actually, you know
You're
what?
just trying to like find yourself and stuff. But yeah.
Well, this makes for a good transition now that
Yeah.
you said that.
Oh, a transition?
Slideshow of older, younger. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Have you heard of Vitali or Vitaly? Is it Vitali or
girl,
Vitaly?
you,
Yeah.
oh,
Vitaly?
girl, story.
To
Yeah.
catch a predator.
Yes.
Oh no, I have other stories
Okay.
of him, but
I'm sure.
You got a silver.
oh yeah, girl, you
So Vitaly, right? Vitali. So Vitali.
What?
girl, he's a chaser for doom.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny.
Girl, yes.
For down.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's wild. So at one of my properties, I got a random message on Airbnb saying we want to use your house to film. I said, sure, why not? And then the next day, they're like, well, let's message you outside of Airbnb. And they told me that they do like a similar, like how to catch a predator situation.
Yeah, but it's all fake though. It's not even real.
No, it's
No, it's real.
Is
no,
it really
it's
real? I
real.
thought it was fake.
No, it's real.
it's
They sent
real.
me behind the scenes.
So we
footage.
sat there, we
Really?
tried to see if it was real. So we sat in front of the house and staked out and watched everything go down. And we watched the little boy, or he was an 18-year-old who looked like he was 14, run outside looking like a child. Like, hey, come here, bringing them in. And sure enough, they brought him in. And at first, I thought that they just come in, they shame you a little
Wait,
bit.
that's crazy.
Call the cops and then whatever. No, we're sitting in my truck. I was with him. And all of a sudden, you see them throw this naked man out in the middle of the street. And it's a busy street. And we're like, wait, what? This is it? So we got out of the truck and we're like, what's going on? The guy takes off running, puts his clothes down. We chase him down because we're going to talk some more shit to him. And we looked, his eyebrows are missing. Like, the guy looked
Oh, they
defeated.
shaved off his eyebrow.
They
Oh
shaved
my
his
God.
eyebrows.
Part
They
of his
tattooed
head,
part of his
too.
forehead.
Well, I mean, that's what he deserves. If you're gonna be messing around with children, then
Wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
you were on
crazy.
the
I
other
always
end
thought-
of that, being 15, messing with 30-year-olds.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we all
shit,
were, honey.
girl.
Let's be honest. And you were sucking dick for the truck driver. Yeah.
No,
Girl,
I'm
you
just-
want to sock it to it? Let's sock it to it.
No. But I'm saying, like, it's tough because Shayan and I had this conversation where it's like, you don't want to feel bad for them because
Yeah,
of that.
you
But
really
then being
don't.
on the other end of it, it's like, fuck, we were there. So it's
Yeah,
like,
because
they
once you
just
know
got
that you're
lucky
there,
it was
like,
us
you
and
see,
not,
you see
know,
where
that.
it is. So like you understand how it is. Like especially being part of LGBT, it's really unfortunately part of like the stereotype and the stigma of just being a thought and going out and when we're young and we don't understand, we're trying to figure out who we are.
Yeah.
You kind of do stuff that is not what we should be doing, but we're just kind of figure out ourselves.
And that's why, like, when I
unfortunately,
saw
we don't
him-
realize how it's fucked up how these guys are. Excuse my French, but
Taking
messed up.
advantage of
Yeah,
us.
taking advantage of you. Yeah.
It's odd because you seeing him there looking like, we wanted to like beat his ass, but then like the other side is like, damn, like I've been there. I'm not there, but I've been on the other
I
side.
thought that whole thing was
as a
fake.
kid,
Like
no.
I
no, it's
I
definitely
thought all
not.
of it was because he always has like all these celebrities like coming up and stuff, and I thought it was fake.
No, they like fully. He like fully tortured.
Well, I thought you were talking about
them, too.
Vitaly.
They made
because,
him-
he loves the dolls.
My
Girl,
whole
forget
house
him.
was. That's funny.
Girl, I'll show you my Instagram, girl.
That makes sense. though.
Yeah, no, it does.
It does.
So this has a bunch of questions. Then you are a top as a trans woman. Of course, we've gone
course.
through all of the do trans girls get hard? Clearly they do. You are case in point.
Yeah.
Then I guess have you been with a woman?
Yeah, I love girls too.
Awesome. So
I love
who-
everything. I'm a hot sexual.
Love that. So who sucks a better dick?
I think guys like better dick because you have a dick and you know like what feels better. So I think
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
tough though because
Yeah.
I've actually had a guy, like older guy, I have a few of them, that when they're exploring or they're straight and it's their first time sucking a dick, they're like, this guy rubs his like 5 o'clock shadow like on my cock or like like they'll do this thing that's like, is that hot? And want you to look in the eyes, and I'm like, ooh, like don't.
No,
it's like
no.
so
like if a
weird.
guy's sucking your dick with a beard, that is not no.
Yeah, like
her.
Yeah, this dude literally like it's happened more than once where they're just they watch what's on porn, where they're like slapping it on the face.
Yeah.
And they do the most on porn,
Yeah.
so they think they try to recreate that.
Well, that's how a lot of guys
scene.
are
It's
like when it comes to like trans girls too.
Yeah.
Like they watch like tranny porn and they think, oh yeah, this girl's gonna do all this stuff
Mm-hmm.
and like be so body like this, but it's like, no, we like to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Or
we
they
don't
come
have
to my
fun.
house and I'm just a starfish and I
Yeah.
just lay there. They're like, this bitch doesn't
Well, no, they're a
move.
starfish for me.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They'll give them
That
starfish.
is
Yeah.
wild.
But it's just like for me, it's like the whole thing is like if you're gonna be with a trans woman, I think you should at least if you're a bottom too, at least suck some dick. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna be a guy, at least do something. Because
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point? Why would you be with a trans girl? And the whole point is like living the
Yeah.
fantasy, but you don't want to like
Yeah.
be with it.
My favorite is like when a guy's like, oh my God, I've never done this. And then they're like,
yeah,
And they're,
or
like,
they bent
taking it
over,
so
they bent
deep.
over, ass open, you put it in, and it just goes.
like
Lord.
right in. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
but they do suck a mean dick for sure.
They do.
Guys do. They really do.
Fiercely, yeah.
But if I always told myself if I got bottom surgery, I will be calling a woman first. Like if I got a pussy, I'm calling a woman to eat out.
Like I feel like to me, can I cuss?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
say whatever.
so like pussy to me feels better than ass.
Really?
Yes, and you
Interesting.
know it 1,000%. Like pussy
It
feels
depends.
way better.
I feel like
I don't
ass, you could
know.
like smack the ass and it tightens up real quick. Whereas like you can't really, if it's a loose pussy, it's a loose pussy.
well, I don't know
You're,
what
like,
pussy you're fucking, but
No,
every
like-
pussy I've had has been great.
I don't know. Like I mean, like mine is more mainly like college, like run through girls that are just like you're like, all right, fuck
See,
it.
but I
like,
never had like that phase. Like before I transitioned, I transitioned at 17. I didn't start messing with girls until like 5 years into my transition. Like once I got my body done and all that stuff.
Okay.
And like the first time I ever did it, it was kind of like on accident when I was living in Vegas and I was staying at the Wynn. You know the Wynn Hotel in
yeah, of course.
Vegas.
Yeah.
I was staying there and I met this guy on Grindr and he was like, oh, let's go downstairs and go have a drink and stuff. And then I go down to meet him and he's with his wife. And I'm like,
shit.
Oh.
oh damn.
okay. But I was like, wait, she's kind of hot though.
Uh-huh.
So they low-key like kind of drugged me and they gave me Molly or something, like
shit.
for sure, because I was
Yeah.
rolling balls. Because the next thing I know, I'm like fucking his wife in the bathtub. Like,
Wow.
Shit.
yeah.
And you liked it better than ass.
Yeah, but it was good. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, wait, it kind of like opened up my third eye chakra. I was
Wow.
like, oh, wait, I kind of like this. Like, maybe I'm kind of gay. Like, well, technically
my
straight,
God.
but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, wait, I kind of like this. So yeah, after that, I've messed with girls. I've messed with trans girls. I've messed with trans guys.
Really?
Like, I kind of do like the whole thing. Like,
Cool.
I just like if you're a good looking person, if you're attractive, like
Yeah.
I'm
I get
down
I've never
for
hooked up
it.
with a trans girl before. I've hooked up
Really?
with everything but not trans.
Well, that's about to change after this.
Oh,
Girl, no, Shayan's my sister. I couldn't. I would feel weird. I would feel
Sign
weird.
into the OL.
Yeah, Shayan's like my sister. Like I couldn't, but I would. But I couldn't. I couldn't, but I would. But yeah, no, I love attractive people. Like
Yeah.
I love
Love
like
that.
I love my little gay boys too. Girl,
Yeah.
You know, gay boys love a T girl for doom. Like
So,
Yeah.
if you could put a price tag on all of the work you've had, how much would you say it would be?
oh, honey, like probably like $250,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty understandable.
Yeah, because I used to be 350 pounds. I used to be a
Wow.
big girl. Yeah. And then I had gastric sleeve surgery. So I had like the weight loss surgery. So I
Holy
lost like
crap.
100 pounds. And then after that, you have like all the loose skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like a tummy tuck. I had a
Damn.
thigh lift. And I had to get my butt done twice. I had my tits done twice. Like,
Damn.
wow.
yeah.
Well, congratulations. You look good.
Well, shit,
Yeah.
you look sickening.
I mean, honey, look at you.
Hey.
And then look at this six pack right here.
Wow.
I mean,
I was tired of looking fat,
Yeah.
so I decided to hit the gym.
you know you don't look fat. You look good. But yeah.
Wow, that's fierce.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
luckily I have a good mom who pays for all my surgery. So.
I love that. And I
Yeah.
love that you answered that question directly. You know how hard it is to get Shayan to answer some of these goddamn questions? God, I
Like
probably asked her that
what?
question. She'll be like, like nothing.
She's like, I'm all natural.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, they want to know.
I am one of those.
Yeah.
Because the little
girls.
new trannies are going to be like, how much is it going to cost me
I
to
mean,
look like
honestly
this?
though,
Yeah.
like I know like a rough estimate, but like I said, my mom paid for all my surge, and I've
Yeah.
been very blessed
Yeah.
for her to do that. So I
cool.
don't know like my body wise, but I know my face was $17,000
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, but my body was at least over 200,000. Yeah.
So a lot of guys, oftentimes I'll scroll through Shayan's Grinder now that I'm doing the OF stuff, and I'll see what guys
Grinder,
message.
what is that? Oh my gosh, I never.
I know. I told her, I was like,
That
you know,
yellow
you
and
want to
black
promote
app.
your OF, make a Grinder, girl. And
Yeah.
sure enough, it's worked. But a lot of these guys, they get frustrated when, you know, it kind of comes around to the point where it's like, yo, my time is not free. You know what I mean? Like Shayan's favorite thing to say is, you know, I don't see guys for free anymore, which I completely understand that. And guys always be like, oh, I'm into trans women, love trans men, only they're training chasers, but they cannot be escorts. They cannot be working girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, it comes to the point where it's like, if you didn't have a mother to pay for those, like obviously you have to find the money somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, the whole thing is, it's like your fantasy. I always say this: your fantasy is to be with a trans woman. My fantasy is to have money in my bank account. So if we can make it like match up with each other,
There
it
we
makes
go.
sense.
Yeah,
Like
for
your
dinner.
whole
Need a tongue
fantasy
pop.
is to be with for dinner. You know, like your fantasy is to be with a trans woman.
Yeah.
And you think you're gonna live out your little fantasy of you know, oh my gosh, I'm actually getting it in person. Like I've been jerking off to trannies this whole time, and like now I get to finally get one. No, my fantasy is to have money in my bank account. This shit is not free. Like this shit does cost a lot of money to look this way. So why do you think that you, as this chaser who's going out looking at all these
Every
trans
girl.
girls, hitting up all these girls, not even dolled out like me and Shayan are,
Yeah,
like
no. They will take
literally
anything.
they'll take anything, you know. So why would you think that I would let somebody hit who would fully mess with a guy with a wig on and a beard and just put a mask on and be like, yeah, I'm trans, yeah, whatever, you know.
No, for
and like
sure.
why do you think that you like we would ever be on the same caliber at all? Like, honey,
Yeah.
give me my money,
yeah. No, it's true.
run me my
So
coin.
true.
There we go.
I feel like it's like obvious, like it shouldn't be
Yeah.
that crazy, you know.
Yeah, it's tough. I think that they want the idea of a cis woman with a dick, but they don't understand everything that comes with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we're
It's
but we're dolls though. We're not even like
yeah,
regular
no,
cis
honey,
women.
it's
like-
dolls.
yeah.
It's like the creme de la creme. Like
Yeah.
we do as much as we can to like completely feminize ourselves
Yes.
and just be like the top, like most feminine girls that
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like because there's a difference between like just like your regular trans girl and then a
a
doll.
doll.
See,
You
I
know,
never knew
there's
that.
like the dolls who are like, you know, they transitioned them when they were like 12 and then
Yeah.
they come out and just like, you know, get their little coochie meow mouth surgery and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, live their life
See, I
as
had no
like
idea.
A self.
yeah,
they try to
you
live
know,
a
but
self-
we're dolls. You know,
Okay.
when we walk into a room, everyone stares at us like we look good.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
There's a
you
difference.
actually answered our next question without even asking it. Dolls versus crossdressers.
Oh.
there's no competition.
There's no, I mean, they're winning right now. I mean, they're getting coined out as
Who?
much as we are. The crossdressers. I feel like. Do you know how many people on Eros, like Eros back in my day, and even a little bit of your generation, like we came from a fiercer generation where it's like you want to be trans, you got to be on hormones. You
Well,
gotta
Eros
get
is
surgery.
expensive too.
Yeah. And so nowadays it's wild because there was such a like expectation for what trans is. And then now there's like this whole movement of like, you don't need surgery to be trans.
No, I'm
You don't
sorry.
need this
I'm
surgery.
sorry. I don't want to be messed up, but I'm a medicalist or whatever they call it, like trans medicalist. Like, I'm sorry. If you want to be a doll, you need to be on hormones. You need to be taking steps in your transition. Like, I feel like,
But on
it
hormones,
should-
you can get hard.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some girls can.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
can,
some girls
yeah.
can, some girls can,
Okay.
and most will never.
Never.
Yeah, but like I can, but like I can't keep going rounds and rounds and rounds.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like
Kinda
Shayan,
like-
she's
yeah.
come 3 times a
Because
day.
like, well,
Yeah.
when I nut, like nothing comes out.
Oh.
Like literally,
Yeah, mine's
zero.
like a little.
No,
like,
mine's
it's
not
like a-
even that. Mine's just a little.
Yeah, yeah, no, literally.
Yeah, like yeah, nothing comes
And they
out.
get so mad too because they're like, "Oh, I expected buckets."
Well, no,
And
I
I'm
tell
like,
them
"Oh,
straight up.
shit."
Like I say, like I don't know what like trans porn stars you're messing with before who are not on hormones, but I'm actually on hormones and I'm not just like
yeah,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
searched out. Like I've actually
Right.
been taking hormones for 10 years. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know, straight up, like nothing's coming out. Well,
Yeah.
maybe as long as you orgasm, it's okay. And,
Yeah.
you know, and they really don't have an issue with
Well,
it.
because a lot of the porn stars, they're on like a special concoction where it's
Yeah.
like it can still feminize themselves, but they can still come, they can
Yeah.
still be functional. But you have to go to like
Interesting.
a specific doctor.
Yeah, no,
for
that's too
that.
much. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
expensive too. It's like I think there was one
bet.
doctor in Beverly Hills who was like charging like thousands
Yeah.
for the girls.
Well, you know what it is? If you're going to charge thousands, then the guy who wants it needs to be paying for it. You should be
Yeah.
paying for it yourself.
exactly.
Too much.
Yes.
Shayan, you put this in our notes. Teaching about trans in schools. Was this a topic we wanted to bring up? with her being
That's
here?
a
or is
little
that gonna be, like-
political.
It's a little political, yeah.
It is a little political, but I mean,
I don't believe in it. I don't think so.
yeah, it's hard for me to talk about because I transition as an adult, so
Yeah.
I can't really talk about it. If I could have, like, I knew I was trans when I was like 3 years old.
Yeah,
I was
like 4 years
I'm a
old. I told
girl.
my mom when I was like 4. I was like, I want to be a girl. Like,
yeah, and everyone was like, no, that's a phase, it'll pass. And I think back then, we didn't know what trans was. Like, we didn't know, like, I didn't know you could be a doll.
You didn't say, I wanted to be a trans. You say, I want to be a girl.
Yeah.
You know, like now it's like, you know, with all this, especially with social media and like on the internet and stuff, like younger people, they don't understand, like, oh yeah, I want to be trans. Like when we came out, it's no, we wanted to be a girl. It was not about being trans. We wanted to be a girl.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
for
staying
sure.
on topic then with the new president and the whole situation that went down, a lot of people we're not getting political here, but a lot of people were messaging me personally saying like they feel bad for you. And they were like, your friend, like Shayan is so brave. Like, does she understand like what's really gonna happen to her? You know, and like I remember you got a little annoyed with it because it's like politics aside, you're like, I try to explain that.
Yeah, well, so everyone was like messaging like Anthony, like, oh, you know, now Trump's our president, like your co-host is gonna lose all her rights. And I'm like, I just thought it was so crazy to me to think like, what rights do I have that are different than Anthony's? Like, I have no idea. Like, I'm still like, what are they gonna come take my hormones from my
Girl,
home?
I mean, like, this is like non-political, but he's already been president. So
Yeah.
if anything was gonna happen, it would have already happened when it happened. So.
And I understand, like, you know, there are people who are, you know, watching the media and then they have fears and it's like social media and all that stuff can like veer you one direction or the other. But I think the reality is like actually sitting and talking to a trans woman who's going through the experiences, who's lived through Trump's America before, like can tell you that no, you know, you're not going to get anything taken away. You should not be scared. You know, you should still sit there and live your life. And I think if anything, now is the time to
especially being in California too. Like,
and I think
you're
if
gonna
anything,
be good.
it's like
you know?
I always tell myself, like, I am not going to shy away from people just because they have different views of me. Like, I'm gonna make space for myself at any fucking table, you know, and I will be there.
And you
I'll
make
be
that,
loud.
and you make that space, honey. Even if they don't want you to have that space, honey, you make it.
You make it. You don't
I mean,
be
you're
a
from a red
victim.
state too, so
Yeah, I live
you
in
would
Florida,
know.
but like the Florida girls, we're all chilling out there. Like nobody's worried about anything.
Yeah.
Like I live in a red state, and everything's happened, and nothing's happened to us. So you
No,
know,
I like that. I think
I still get my moans. I still doll out, and I still go out and look fierce.
I've
Love
actually
that.
experienced more hate, I would say, in more like places that are considered liberal than red states.
Well, yeah,
honestly.
California's crazy.
Yeah, California is a little crazy.
it's a big bubble.
A lot of the guys I've dated are also very conservative. Conservative boys.
Well,
love the
okay. Well,
dolls.
if we want to talk about it, girl.
shit.
You know, the guys who are conservative are the first ones to be hitting up the dolls, trying to be like, oh, yeah, I want to take your, you know, sheeness.
Yeah.
She- you
Shayan
know,
Sheeness, I love that.
Yeah, they want to take it all. The most conservative guys ever.
Yeah.
You know, even if they don't think about, like, if they're going against trans, they'll be the first ones to be like, yeah, I'm going to get fucked in the ass by a tranny. You know, like, no, it's like actually the truth.
No,
like,
for
you know.
real.
They really do.
100%. They really do.
And I feel like it's kind of hot though, because you're kind of taking power over them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they think that, you know, they think a certain way if they think against you, honey. Especially being a top, like, girl, you know.
I know you're always in the power.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love that. So I mean, would you? I mean, you said everything's on the table. What's your hourly rate?
Okay, so I don't do in calls. I do out call. I like to work outside. I don't like to bring people into my home. I don't like to bring people in my energy.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do an out call, if I'm going to you, I need 500 down and then the other 500 when I get there.
Love that.
I feel like because trans girls who are tops, you know,
You're few and far
make more
between.
money.
Like it's
So that's just the
Y'all
base,
make
and then
way more money.
and
Yeah.
then you kind of finesse and get a little bit more like
For
once you're
sure.
there. You
I'm
know,
sure
like,
you've heard
oh,
my
maybe-
analogy of the unicorns. So
Wait, what?
I've always said with trans girls, like when I explain it to almost all my friends are straight, I'd say. And except for
honey,
Joey.
we know
No, I'm just
clearly
kidding.
we've seen.
But no, but a lot of times when I explain it, I'm like, all right, so you see, it's like you have a horse, because we go to the horse races. So it's like, so you have a horse, but a trans girl is a horse with a unicorn horn. Like with a horn, which now makes it a unicorn. So who the fuck would want a boring horse when you can have a badass unicorn?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like they're the exact same thing with a horn.
But
Like,
some people are basic and they just want the horse because they don't realize how amazing the unicorn is.
exactly.
You know? Yeah.
true.
But like, I won't take nothing less than like 1K at least. And like, honestly, I'm a top, but like, I cannot remember the last time I actually fucked a client. Like,
Yeah. Same.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't have sex with
Yeah.
clients. Like, especially like in Florida, you know, you just hang out with them
Yeah.
and like they just want like to take you out and stuff
It's
and
so
like
true.
enjoy. Like I
I
really,
don't think
I can't
that's-
remember the last time I like actually had sex with a client.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
think that's in the escort world. I think that's in general. I think that most of the time these people are just looking for some companionship or to someone's going to listen to them. Like it's wild. That's why you used to have phone sex lines. And I heard that like 80% of phone sex lines, they would just talk about their wives and their fucked up ass
Yeah.
shit, paying $1 a minute. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's
And
why
it's
they would have to keep them on track with like, oh baby, talk, you know, and then it just turned into a helpline.
Yeah, and it's not even like ugly guys too. It's like fine ass guys. Like
Yeah.
for
fine
sure.
ass guys who like, you know, if it wasn't with it, like, you know, maybe I would do it for free. But they don't need to know that, you know, like they don't need to know. But like literally like it's like really good looking guys who like, you know, I have a lot of guys who just be like, oh, let's go fishing on my boat and do stuff like that.
Oh,
Or
nice.
let's
That's
go
cool.
hang out and stuff, you know? So like
Yeah.
that's what they want. I really cannot remember the last time I actually
That's cool.
like fucked a client.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
I feel like people think the same thing. They're like, oh, I'm like probably getting railed.
Yeah,
out.
just getting just
Oh,
yeah,
and
just,
it's like,
you
no,
know,
I'm actually
over and
I'm
over.
good. No, I'm good.
So anyone who's watched even one episode of this knows that Shayan has a type, which is
We have the same type, honey.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
So
we
would you
have
say
the
it's
exact
similar?
same
Yeah.
type.
You like
yeah.
more bottoms. I like a little more top.
But we like look wise we
Yes.
like the same.
Yeah.
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 Like
I
lesbian
them
looking?
taller.
No, I
Lesbian
like
looking
tall
too?
guys.
Oh, you like tall guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5'14".
5'14", tall, emo. Yeah. Looks like
You like
they're
an emo boy
dying.
too?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not.
Or an athlete. I love
Yeah,
an athlete.
yeah.
Football specifically, not basketball.
Yeah. No, I like baseball because baseball got big
baseball,
booties.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What do you like? Let's hear your type. I want to
I
hear
like
what you like.
Shayan.
Oh.
I'm Shayan sexual.
You don't like Shayan. You love Shayan.
No, I love Shayan. I don't really have a type, I'll be honest with you. So for me, I'll say I have a type. You know what I mean? I want them to be this X, Y, and Z, which for me, it's very similar to Shayan's. Not so much emo. I like more of like tattoos, a little rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of meth addiction looking.
Oh
Not
my
actual
God.
meth
Screw
addiction, but
meth.
looking.
I love it though.
Maybe went to jail, you know, whatever.
Oh no, we know your Joe story, B.
Yeah, so
we know
I
the
live
Joe
for that.
story.
But I always end up with almost the opposite. The last two guys I dated actually were cops. So I was like
Yeah.
the
Ew, that's
antithesis of that. So I was like,
Yeah.
damn. So yeah,
Wait,
it's tough
that's
to
looking
say.
kind of hot. I've always wanted to like fuck a guy in the back of like an ambulance or like in a fire truck or something. Like,
So, and another thing that everyone knows is Shayan is madly in love with someone who hates her, aka Trip. Do you have any love interests or what's your love life
yeah.
looking
So
like?
I was telling Shayan earlier. Oh no, I can't say too much.
Okay.
I have a crush on this guy because he's gonna watch this. So I gotta.
Wait, tell us.
Yeah, no. He's really nice. I like him.
Okay.
He's a cute
Okay.
guy.
Cool.
I have a crush on him.
Did
but
you
I
meet him
can't-
as a
I can't-
client or?
You don't
No,
have to say his name.
no. He's just a nice guy. Like
Cool.
Is it who I think? Wait, which one?
the.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
He
no, we
punches
can't
holes in
talk
walls too. I can relate.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
can't talk about
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I'm talking about taking clients and stuff on this. Girl, whatever. He already knows. So. But it's like, he already knows.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I have a crush on him. He's really nice.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, but he's in Germany right now.
Oh,
So
period.
I'm waiting for him to come back.
Okay. So you're $250,000 in on this. Do you have anything else in the future that you want to do, or are you happy with your?
No, I mean, I love my dick. I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm good.
No, I mean your
think
current
I'm
look.
good.
Are you happy with your current look, or do you plan on doing
Yeah,
anything
no,
else?
I think I'm good. I mean, the only thing I would get another is probably like another BBL. but
Okay. Another one. Your ass is huge.
I know. I've had two already. You
good.
know, yeah. You know we're BBL queen.
Yeah. Mine's gone
All
away
right.
though.
Really?
Manjaro. Yeah. I'm on Manjaro.
You know, I'm on Trisopatite.
Really? Oh wait, that's Manjaro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the fancy word for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Girl, yeah, since June, I've lost like 40 pounds.
Nice.
I was getting big because I lost all the weight and I was starting to get big again because I was munching, crunching a little too much. And I'm like, okay.
The seams were popping. You're like, oh,
Girl,
shit, girl.
I was like, I went from an XL to a 1X. I was like, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So this question is for both of you guys, and I don't know who put it on the notes. Probably you. So how do you deal with drama?
With drama?
Yep, in general. Do you shut it down? Do you love to like? Because I love to stir a pot. I fucking live for stirring a pot. If there's even a tiny bit of drama, I will stir it. The only thing I won't do is I'm amazing at keeping secrets. So if you tell me don't say anything, all right, I won't. But if you forget to say, oh, don't say anything, oh, bitch.
So you'll spill the beans.
I'll be the first one there to just stir that up.
Yeah, like I never like drama, but I just speak my truth. If like somebody asks me a question about like something that happened, like I'll speak my truth.
Yeah.
But I'm not like trying to start drama on purpose. I just always try to be as truthful as I can.
How do you deal with someone who's coming for you though? If it happens ever.
Girl, they can come for me, but they can never be me. So
Okay.
you know.
There you go.
There you go.
Clock it. You know.
Shayan.
I'm a little petty for sure. I'm a little petty. Like I will hold on to things for a minute and I will get very fiercely invested.
I'm laughing.
I will get
He's like,
so
girl, you're
invested.
lying. He's like, girl, you're lying.
No, it's bad. Like I will get very invested and then like I just get distracted like a squirrel and like I'm just like, oh.
Girl trying to find her nut.
Yeah, literally. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, a hot boy and then I'm like over it. Yeah. But I haven't found another hot boy yet to get
Well,
distracted
is this
by.
drama like relationship wise, or is this drama between like friends and stuff?
I think it's just
you know?
emotion, like how when drama comes toward you, because sometimes people they'll shut down, sometimes people they embrace it. A lot of people are very combative. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
just
I'm not like a
fight
battler.
it.
Like I was literally telling Shayan earlier, like if girls want to come for me and fight, whatever, I call police. I'm a caring girl. I don't fight. I call police.
Yeah.
Like I do not play. Like girl, you want to battle me? Like girl, you can battle in jail.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing that. Like
No,
absolutely
for
not.
Well,
Sure.
Shayan's
Literally.
favorite line used to be like, "It's 10 years for a hate crime," and then they got rid of that hate crime in California, and I
They
was
got
like,
rid of that. Isn't that crazy?
Girl,
Yeah.
well, you know me, girl, Miss Hate Crime
Gascon.
over here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, but like I don't care to like engage in drama. Like it like sucks so much energy out of you
Yeah.
and it's so not even worth it. Like there's no point to like give your time to like drama. There's absolutely no point for it. Like it does nothing for your life. It does nothing to like
Yeah.
make you feel better or anything.
Yeah.
It just makes more negativity in your life. There's no reason to keep
Fair.
on
Yeah.
you know having drama. There's no reason at all.
Yeah.
"Cool." Is there any questions you want to ask?
I do
us?
love a good fight though. That's for sure.
Is there
I
any,
love watching it.
Wait, I want to know I want to know the tea with what have y'all done together. I want to know like all the
like
the nastiness, girl.
There's a lot.
Girl, I know because I know the what is it, the gonorrhea story, the chlamydia story.
Oh yeah,
I know
was a
that,
good
but I
one.
want to know more, girl. I
Well,
wanna-
it's stuff like
Spill
Shayan
your
and
guts
I.
or fill your guts, girl. I want to hear it.
Well, it's funny because Shayan and I were talking. It's like, you know what? We partied a lot through COVID, and
A lot.
as bad as it
See,
sounds.
that's how me and Shayan, we went to an after during COVID too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
rowdy.
And
we were
like we were
crazy.
saying, if we just set up a camera in the house, like this house that we're in now was my party house.
Yeah.
Like there was actually a Google destination. We called it Casa de Trapa, and it was, you know what I mean,
Oh,
the trap
girl.
house. And at any given moment, there was 10 to 15 people here asleep on the patio and like anywhere.
how I was
Joey
during
would come
COVID
here.
too.
Like this was a house. I literally bought this house the day before COVID hit. I closed escrow, and no one was doing construction. So I was like, shit, I'm stuck with a house that like I just filled it with people paying like $500 a month rent, and just so
Oh my
we had
gosh.
some stories.
Yeah.
There was, I don't even know. There was one of my favorites was like, I came home from like the gym and Shayan has some dude over. You could see back in the day to the backyard, and she's in the backyard
Just
on
getting
her knees.
Pounded out for doom.
Not getting pounded out, but it's like, and I walk in, she's like, look, and like, hey, come here. Like,
She's like,
and
look,
I'm
come
just
suck
like,
it. Come suck it.
like literally, and the guy just sitting there like, all right, like, and he was cute, he was fun, my type.
He
I forgot
was
his
like
name, I forget.
he was like Shawn Mendes, but like from like a very very sketchy.
See, I love that.
upbringing.
See, I love playing with my friends. Like, I love hooking up with my friends. I think it's so much fun. Like,
Yeah, there's some
you don't
shit
even have
that-
to hook up with each other, but like sharing
Yeah.
the same guy with your friends, I feel like is so much
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Yeah, the squirter story was a good one. We
Yeah.
told that one
Squirter?
already. Yeah.
a squirter
a
too.
male
we talked
squirter or a
about
female?
this
A female
No, that's
squirter.
Squirter. No, it was a female squirter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we met some dude in the middle walking down in West Hollywood,
A
and
chaser.
yeah. Well, no, because he
Girl,
hadn't been
who
with anyone
isn't?
yet. And
Oh, at that time he was.
no, he wasn't. And he,
But you turned him into one.
Yeah.
yes,
Of
100%.
course.
Fierce.
Girl, something fierce.
And he was like, I'll come over, but like, you know, you gotta have a real girl there. You know what I mean? And Shayan was like rolling her eyes. She's like, oh, I got one. And then he mentioned a squirter or something like that. She's like, oh, I'm gonna call her right over right now.
This girl that I worked with when I was escorting.
She's like a runway model.
client.
But yeah, comes over. And
my
she,
gosh,
the funny thing though is I was trying to like be cute and we're chilling in the backyard watching a movie or something. And she's like, so are we gonna do this shit or what?
Yeah. She's like, I'm here to fuck.
Yeah, she did not. I was like,
Pointing at him.
Like for free or for money?
For free.
For free.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
so
was
Well,
ready.
she just wanted her pussy bro.
no, she wanted to suck Cheyenne's dick.
Yeah.
She had like
She
Did you let her?
Yeah, of course.
Girl,
I fucked her before too. She actually paid me before, and so she was like, "Oh, I'm getting this
Oh,
shit."
she wanted that Persian pussy.
Yes,
Girl.
Yeah, there was a lot. Well, and also because Anthony had Grindr, and I think this was around the time like 2020 was like when trans girls started like taking over Grindr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would hear
They
all
fully
these stories.
taken over Grindr.
Because
Yeah,
I
no,
remember,
literally.
Yeah, I remember when I was like baby trans, like first starting off. I remember I would like go on Grindr and be like, "What the hell?" Like
What year did you start transitioning, if you don't mind me asking?
20. Well, I was like a crossdresser 2014, 2015.
Okay.
2016, I was like.
I started 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around the same time. Yeah, so I was like, what is this Grindr? And I was like, oh my God, put my photos up. And he would just like literally call guys over and they would all just be coming over. And I'm like,
Yeah.
one
Do
by
you have,
one.
do you have a
one by
separate phone for
one.
Grindr?
No,
Well,
I do.
He
Well, now,
does.
I have to. So I like
nose is running.
I always get like a separate phone because I always get banned off of Grindr because
Same.
they either think I'm fake or like they'll like if a guy is messaging you and you don't respond to them, they'll like
Oh no, my problem
they'll
is
report
I have
you.
people using my pictures and then I call them fucking pieces of shit and go out.
No,
and then
you call them something.
I call them
worse,
something
honey.
worse.
But yeah.
I can't say it on here.
You know,
He gets a little fear.
Girl, yeah.
But yeah,
Girl,
Grindr. The
no,
funny
I'm
thing
the
is like
same too, girl.
all get banned and they're still up. Even yesterday, someone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I was talking to someone."
Wow.
I'm like, "Oh, just report him." But
Yeah, no. So I'll go to Walmart and I'll get like a separate Grindr phone, so I can like if it gets banned, I'll just get the separate phone because it's an Android and it's like a little cheap
Yeah,
phone,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can like restart it
Well,
or whatever.
asking for
just
money
in
off
case.
Grinders, like you can't.
No, I don't. I don't.
You
I
have
don't.
to say. So I heard you have to just say, "I'm looking for Jennifer."
that's what she said.
Oh, I say
I've
I
always
say
said
Jen with a 3 instead of the
Yep.
E.
Or I say-
are you Jen? So
Yeah.
G3N. I
Okay.
say,
Or
are
I
you
say
Jen?
I'm a gentleman.
A
and same thing. And I just
gentleman.
capitalize
'cause
gentle.
They'll clock that too.
Really?
Yeah, they'll clock that too.
It used to be you could
Flowers,
put a rose.
yeah.
No, you
They
can't.
clock that
Yeah,
now.
you can't even put a flower.
Yeah,
you
you
can't even put a
cannot.
flower.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
So they're really cracking down.
I don't know why though. They're like
Yeah, 'cause
decriminalizing
they're mad.
escorting
But yet
everywhere.
because they're so nasty towards trans women on Grindr too. Like
Because they're just like, I
terrible.
want it. I want it now. And then like,
yeah, I want
and-
it now. Come
and they're
fuck
like-
me now. I
they've
need
gone-
that tranny dick right now.
Yeah, and they gotten lucky sometimes with like, probably someone who was like on drugs or like
Yeah. Well, those are the best though because you go
cross-dresser.
over there and then they're all twacked out and then you just say, give me more money.
Yeah.
Give me more money. And they're
Lord.
like, yes. And then,
So I asked Reddit questions you should never ask trans girls. So I'm gonna ask you one
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
scared.
It's an easy one, but
Yeah.
what is your dead name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no,
that's too
that's too
fierce.
That's too
What?
fierce. Yeah.
Too fierce.
That's too
No.
fierce. Yeah, that's too fierce.
Can I guess it?
No.
What's your
That's
dead
too
name,
fierce.
Anthony?
That's too fierce.
No,
Shayan got
too
lucky
fierce.
though because she was
Yeah,
born
that's
Shayan.
her name.
Is that wild? No,
Yeah.
all my life
You got
I've always
lucky.
been Shayan. But no,
Girl,
actually,
no.
you know what's crazy though is Shayan is actually a male name in Iran, but in,
Yeah, but it sounds like a girl name.
yeah, but it's so wild because I'll meet Persian
Girl, he just said,
people.
"What's your name? What's your name as a boy?"
I told you.
dead.
Reddit had like 3 questions and that
Oh
was
my
one of them. And I was like,
gosh.
oh.
Yeah.
You can guess it.
No.
You can guess
no,
it.
it's fine. If it's a no,
No,
it's
you
fine.
can
I'm not
guess
gonna-
it. If you guess it, I'll say it. If you can
Oh,
guess it.
shit. All right, what's your ethnicity?
I'm half black, half white.
Oh shit, you just made it real hard. Oh,
And
but your
Jewish.
mom was Jewish, so
Yeah.
don't mother Jewish names typically follow a Jewish or is that the men?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's
I'm not
about to
playing
find
this
it. I'm
game.
scared.
I'm not playing this game.
No, I don't know that many Jewish
This is
women
too-
names. Would it be
It's
like
not a
they're
woman
very-
name, it's a man's name.
Oh shit.
Obviously, because I was born a man, babe.
Oh, you're right. Duh, see, you convinced me.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. I don't know. It'd be like a David or a Joshua. Or
Cut the cameras.
Yes, I'm dead.
Do you still? Okay, what's crazy is this.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Second guy. I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay, but question, because this happened to my friend. So if a guy has...
Girl, he clocked his second pick. Second pick is crazy.
If a guy was...
Well, it makes sense because Joslyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If a guy was in the room and he had your dead name and they're like, hey, do you still turn?
No,
by accident?
I fucked guys with my dead name before.
You know, I used to have the worst. Me and my friend, we used to do this all the time. I remember in the beginning stages of my transition when I would hear like, hey, sir, I would turn around.
No.
And I was like, oh my God. And I
you
would
have to,
do
you
that.
have to, you have to ignore it. You have to completely ignore it.
And I remember her and I, we both looked, and then we both looked at each other like, oh my God, I can't
You
believe we
stupid
just
bitch.
said
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
No.
Damn,
if somebody
that's funny.
says sir, like even now, like no matter how long it is, like sometimes if someone's screaming it, like you have that kind of urge to be like,
you know, want to be like,
you kind of just want to be like,
you want to be like, what's going
excuse
on
me,
over
sir.
there? Yeah, because, and it really does catch me off guard sometimes. But so Shayan is technically a male name in
Shayan
Iran.
is such a female ass name, girl.
When I meet a bunch of Persian people or go to like a Persian party,
they're gagged.
I'm like, oh yeah, my name is Shayan. And they're like, Shayan.
Shayan, no.
No. And I'm like,
You're a boy.
Yeah. They're the only ones that clock it. And I
See, but
always hear
Shayan
them.
sounds like female because it sounds like Shayan, you know?
But it is technically a boy's name. It's wild.
No,
so I just changed my last name to Siren because, we trannies.
So wait, so your legal name is Siren?
Yeah, my legal name.
That's kind of
Isn't that wild?
wild.
Yeah. So it was like, I had a mentor and she like said,
You
if
got
she
a
ever
trans
had
mom.
No, this was a cis woman. And she said if she ever had a daughter, she would have named her Sirena. And I was like, oh, fierce. And then, trans girls were obsessed with mermaids.
Girl, hello.
Oh, there you go.
Girl,
Why are all trans girls obsessed
Girl, because
with mermaids?
they have no genitalia. Like every trans girl you meet is gonna be obsessed with Ariel.
Yeah.
Every trans girl, you ask them their favorite movie, it's gonna be Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That's
Literally.
wild.
Yeah, I have her tattooed right here.
Yeah. I had this like obsession with like sirens. I like love the idea of them like luring
just
the men
seducing,
in.
just being like the most feminine energy, just like
and
seducing
then
a man,
killing them.
Yeah, just fucking ripping their head off.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's very and they're loud and they're
Yeah.
So that's where I got
Something
it from.
fierce.
So, what's a crazy drunk moment that you could tell us about?
A crazy
Like
drunk
something-
moment.
Something that comes to mind. Shayan, bring us in with that. What's one of the craziest drunk moments? Because I remember Shayan would come to the bar, and whenever she was in love with someone, she would fight for them so bad that there was a time that she tried to sneak into the bar. The security guard wouldn't let her. Got into a fight with the security guard. The security guard threw a marble table
at
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
he missed for sure. And I was
but it was like a whole ass like 40-pound table, like
Yeah.
throwing it at her. But
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
was
god.
wild.
Okay, do we want like a drunk? Okay, I'm trying to think of like the best drunk story because I've had like demonic ones. Like I was like in dick one time and this guy like went to go reach in my pants and I was like, "What are you doing?"
oh
I was
shit!
like, "No, what are you doing?" And he was like, "What the fuck?" Like blah blah blah. I was like, "I thought you knew I was trans."
Damn.
And he was like, "Nah."
Serenity. All the tantalizing experiences of an old
not too much fan.
You will be able to take big dick in your ass. Use it at your local bathhouse. Use it everywhere. Great for gifts. Poppers.
All right, welcome back. Jocelyn had to take a shit, so here you go.
No, I didn't have to just shit. I don't bottom, so I had to piss.
We actually have a microphone in there, so it hears everything.
Yeah,
Right.
you heard at the stream.
And then the cum fart.
Oh my god.
Girl, nothing goes up this ass, honey. Trust me. I don't
Love
know about
that.
y'all, but nothing goes up my hole.
Well, speaking of holes, a shout out to the Scorpios.
Yeah.
Shayan, what do we have for this month?
So Scorpios, your relationships take center stage. Whether single or committed, deep emotional connections are favored. Open communication will lead to newfound understandings and closeness with your partner or a potential love interest.
Oh, have you ever dated a Scorpio?
Like 5 of my boyfriends were Scorpios. I love Scorpios.
are
Shayan's
you
only-
a Scorpio?
Shayan's only had one boyfriend in her entire life.
Wait,
I'm a
who's
Libra.
a Scorpio?
I've had plenty. No, I'm an Aries. Oh no. What you think he's like?
Wait, are you a Scorpio?
No.
No, he's
Libra.
a Libra.
Wait, so why do we re-Scorpio then?
Because we're in Scorpio.
Every month we do.
Yeah, we are. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Scorpio
sorry.
season.
I thought we were reading our own. I'm like,
no. I'm an Aries. Full blown.
oh, you're fire like me.
Yeah. Full blown.
Yeah, girl, you're on the fire.
They actually say I should date a Leo, which is wild, because I've never dated
Okay,
a
so
Leo
let's
before.
just be lesbian for each other.
Oh, shit.
For them.
We'll do it for the only OF.
The OF.
The OF.
For the only OF.
The only OF that you have to subscribe to.
All right, Jocelyn, tell us this crazy story that you just showed on
Okay,
the phone.
so I am friends with one of my girlfriends. You know her. Her name is Elena Genevieve.
Yes.
And I did a podcast with her like a year ago. And my sister was going through the comments today before I came here. And she was like, okay, let's read this. So this guy commented, this was 4 weeks ago. He goes, I exclusively bought him for my sex life with hung transsexual goddesses like you two. Straight here. I was a masculine top with my first 2 actual hung girlfriends. After I met my first BBC with hormone, 3 38 double Ds, and an 11-inch BBC, I exclusively bought them ever since then. I have 2 warm holes, tall, blonde, and blue. I am looking for my next dominant hung breeder in area. I am moving to West Palm Beach soon, too. Hopefully, I can meet you and become her bottom. Love that dominant big booty behind her and me on top of that. Both of you at once. Would love to be a bottom boy toy for a dream of mine. Kisses to you both, boy toy Ronnie from Chicago.
Damn.
What the hell?
Do you know what's so crazy? Like, men are so open to comment this on YouTube. Like,
Yeah. It's so
Wild.
wild. Yeah, they say. I actually watched that podcast. Okay, she said something that blew my mind. So I've never hooked up with a trans girl before, ever, and you have. And you made a comment that girl dick tastes different.
yes.
What?
Yes, it does.
How? Can you like explain?
Just
to
tastes
it?
better.
Really?
Because
Can you,
girls,
taste the estrogen
because
or
girls
what?
taste, girls take better care of themselves. Like girls are not like nasty and rowdy. Like girls take more care of themselves. Like they're not gonna go out to the gym and just like
Interesting.
pull it out after they just were tucked out for like a day. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And can you like taste the estrogen or something?
girl, you
Like-
can something fierce.
Really?
Girl, it tastes like womanhood.
What? That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild. I'm gonna start using
Cheyenne
that.
says
But
like
like
Summer's Eve.
the only time I hook up with trans girls, I don't do it like separately. I only do it like if I'm like hooking up with my girlfriends, like with another guy
With
and
another
stuff.
guy.
Like I
Yeah.
don't do it like separately. It's always like with another dude and stuff. So
I've swapped cock with like other trans girls, but I've never like done
swapped
anything
cock
with
is
them.
crazy.
But,
I
like,
love it.
It's wild because like I just get so bored. Like when the attention's on her, I'm like, oh, okay, what am I doing?
No,
What am I
but
gonna
but then
eat?
you're not
Like,
doing it right though, because attention
Yeah.
should always be on us. Like
Right.
the guy is there for us, so we can be together, and he needs to grab our attention. Yeah, that's how it should be. We should never be battling for attention. Like
Yeah.
the guy should be there battling for our attention.
yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart. Yeah.
But it
Usually-
makes sense though,
Usually
right?
Anthony will top them as they top me.
Oh, so y'all do a train.
Though we've done a train before.
Ew, that's hot. I live for that.
Yeah, it was okay. We'll go into the story. This is
Yeah.
actually really crazy.
Didn't we tell the story though?
I don't.
Well, I hope he didn't douse her in fucking lighter fluid and burn her.
No, this was a guy. This is a big.
Damn.
You know what I'm
burly
talking about,
man.
though,
Yep.
girl. I know all the lore.
So this big burly guy that I would say both Anthony and I we kind of had like a little obsession with, and
He was fine.
He was fine as hell. And for years we were like trying to get at him. I mean, doing the most to try to get his attention. And he was just like someone that we like hung out with, like straight guy, whatever. And then eventually one day we're at like Anthony throws a party. And I was like, oh, like I said something crazy, like, ooh, let's like role play. Like you and I are like the pervy aunt and uncle. And like Anthony is like, I don't know, like our niece. And we're like praying on something
nephew,
crazy.
bitch.
Oh my
Nephew.
God.
And then a switch went off in his brain and he was like, that's the hottest thing I've ever heard. And
That's
he like
crazy.
grabs both of us out of this party and throws us into the shower. And then, yeah, Anthony topped him while he topped me. It was wild.
That's hard.
Yeah, yeah. It's wild. And then I got
I'm not gay,
what's
bro.
that, tear?
You're not gay? Yeah, I'm not gay, bro. I'm straight.
Yeah, and I got a tear too, man. Yeah, not nice.
Yeah, see, that's why, like, I just don't want dick in my ass, like, girl, like
That's what Joey always
all
says.
this work into like putting it in to like doing all this stuff, like, and a guy to give you mediocre dick. What is the fucking point? Like, you know, you have to douche out and like you don't have to eat and all this stuff, and then for a guy to give you like mediocre ass dick, like,
Yeah, that's very true.
absolutely not.
And I feel like you get more attached when you bottom because they say like it releases
Yeah,
a chemical in
yeah.
your brain that creates attachment. Whereas I feel like
That's why all these bottoms are obsessed with me.
Oh.
yeah, that's true. You want a guy to
so
fall in love with you?
obsessed with
Top
me.
him. That's for sure.
So what's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is heights. I'm scared of heights.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shayan hates heights. She won't get on helicopters.
No.
No.
Like Ferris wheels, all that. Like
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of heights. Like really bad. Like even have you ever been to the San Diego
The
Zoo?
fairground? The zoo? Okay. No.
Have you ever been to San Diego Zoo?
No.
So they have like a bridge that's over, like it goes really high, and I have vertigo. So like if I go over, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like if I'm gonna, like if I'm too high up, like I get like
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. All right.
And I hate clowns. Oh my gosh, clowns. Yeah. I just saw the new Terrifier movie. Oh girl, that was too much. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen.
Yeah,
Terrifier.
that was a lot.
Yeah.
So what's your biggest turn on?
My biggest turn on.
Money.
No, not money. I mean, money is a huge turn on, but like I love baseball players. I love a big juicy booty with a big old dick too. You know, like that's my favorite. Cause like I'm a top, but girl, I love to suck at something fierce too. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, do you have a
Yeah.
gag reflex?
you want to find out?
Oh!
No, girl, no, I don't.
Wow. Okay. Good.
Well, I mean, I do if it goes too,
too far.
yeah, too fierce. But like,
Okay.
yeah.
What do
And
you,
I love tall guys too.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, like I'd rather have a guy be taller than me.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, okay. That's not hard to do.
Yeah,
Oh, you're not. Yeah, you're like a good height.
yeah. I
Sure.
feel like
I'm 5'10", and then I wear heels. and I'm
Girl,
like
yeah, girl, you
6'14". I know. I wear really tall
girl,
heels too.
tall ass
So
heels.
I need like a tall guy.
You need like a
like
six-
6'3" to 6'5".
Yeah.
Is like yeah. That's like my.
holy god,
Yeah. No one in this room.
Logan was like, no.
literally no one in this room.
So what are your pronouns?
Wait, what did you say your pronouns are? Money maker or whatever.
Cash out.
Yeah, cash out. Yeah,
Same.
give me /coin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't believe in pronouns. Like,
Yeah.
I think if you look at somebody, you can tell somebody's pronouns from what you look at. If
Yeah.
somebody is even like transitioning, but they look like feminine, you just naturally say like
Yeah.
she, her stuff.
I've had someone like me as this use they them pronouns on me.
Yeah,
because
but they're
were
going out
trying
of their
to
way.
be
They're
like-
clocking you.
Yeah.
That's clocking.
They were
like,
trying to be
yeah.
like they thought they were being respectful, and they
No,
were like,
but
they, they, and I'm
you're
like,
clocking me. Like you're calling me. If you call me they, them, or like yeah.
Yeah, I was-
What like if somebody asks me what are your pronouns, like I feel like that's the most disrespectful ass thing to ask somebody. Like you're asking me my pronouns. Like what the fuck do I look like? I look like a girl. Why are you asking me for my pronouns?
Yeah.
Like
I'm like, I have to
I
run
obviously
to
look like
mirror.
a like imagine
like
somebody
that.
asks you like, oh, what are your pronouns? You're obviously a fucking guy.
Yeah.
So why would somebody ask you
Yeah.
your pronouns?
Yeah.
It's like
and then you just have to run to the mirror and be like,
girls are good. Is the hair
Is my waist
good?
lifting? Fuck, I need to get surgery.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's a
I need more
never-ending-
surge. But you can pay
never-ending
for it. Like this has been so fierce.
That's
Like,
great. I love
you've
having
been
you on. We
so
just
much
barely
fucking
started doing
fun.
real guests. So it's like
Yeah.
we told ourselves, we'd wait till 10th episode at least so that way people can get to know us more before we bring people in. And
yeah, but I feel like this is like the fierce one because like me and Shayan know each other too. So
yeah. No, for
like,
sure.
yeah,
You
me and
just have, you
Shayan
have
are
such a great
fierce.
energy. You have such a great outlook
Thank
at life.
you.
Like I love it, and what I love is like you're so real, and when you speak on like trans stuff and trans issues, I
Thank
feel
you.
like you take out all the like pressure of it. You know?
Yeah.
There's always this like idea that we're all like struggling or like going
No,
through
we
hardships. It's
no, like
no.
honestly, no offense, but we are not all the same. Like there are trans girls who are out there who are just living their best life,
Yeah.
living as normal girls. Like yes, we happen to be trans, but we don't live as like
It's not
our
your
whole life
entire-
is
yeah.
just only just me being trans. Like I don't go out every day and be like, oh yeah, I'm a trans woman. I have to do. No, I live my life as a
Yeah.
normal ass girl. Yes, I happen to be trans, but before that, I'm a good sister. I'm a good daughter. You know, I'm a good friend. Like trans does not, you know, define my whole life.
Yeah,
you
and it's
know?
funny you say that because even coming into the podcast, me and Shayan, we tried to make it as clear as possible. We didn't want this to be a gay trans podcast.
Yeah.
We want it to be very like,
No, y'all talk about what you are.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just talk about things that happen in your life.
Yeah.
You know.
but I'll say that the things that grab the most views are definitely going to be the, you know, do grand trans girls
Of
get
course,
horny?
yeah.
Do da-da-da-da-da, do, you know, this. So it's like, yeah, we have to talk about those issues and make them really hot topic-y and quick. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't want the podcast to be just trans and gay.
Well, I think what it is like people genuinely have a curiosity towards it, and I think that like we have created such a like strong community within ourselves, and it's like I feel like that's what the human race craves community. You know? They crave a place where they feel like
especially
they
something
belong.
that like you're known to, like something else that is something similar to you too. You
exactly,
know,
for sure.
but it's like me and Shayan, like we're trans, but I love her as a person. Like yes, we happen to both be trans, but like I love her as a person. She's only been nothing but a good friend to me. And same thing with you when I first met you. Like you know, we met drunk as hell at the bar, but I was like, you know, I love your podcast. I love everything. Like, it's not about all the time just gay LGBT stuff. Like,
well, and
I could also,
bridging
you know,
the bridging the gap too of like, hey, like, you know, if you are someone who has like, you know, you grew up in a way and you have these certain views, it's like sometimes you just need to meet someone that's completely different. Than you. And
I also think that it's like a double-edged sword because it's also creating a lot of, you know, exclusivity where it's like, you know, you guys are dolls you're a community within a community, you know what I mean? Whereas
girl,
it's like,
you know it, girl. We're dolls.
you know, and it also comes like you're a top, so it's like it's like that little Russian doll where there's inside into the layers of it.
Girl,
you know what I mean?
let me get in, honey. Let me keep going deeper and deeper, girl.
So yeah, it's interesting because you know you could kind of find that, but at the end of the day, you come together. It's just like, okay, you know, the struggle.
Yeah, but
that
I don't think sexual preferences should like differentiate dolls at all. Like we all have different stuff and like we all look for different things. But like I said, like I love Shayan. Like I love her as a person. Like yes, like I said, she happens to be trans, but I love her as a person. She's an amazing person. She's always been a sweet girlfriend to me. Like it's never about like it's never about like being trans. Like she's always just been a good girlfriend to me, and that's why I really love her. Like she's always been super sweet to me. Always such a nice girl. Like always checking up on me. Always, you know, looking out for each other. And then that's why I'm so happy. Like I said, like I love this podcast. Me and my sister watch it all the time. So like I'm so blessed to be here because I really enjoy what you guys are doing here. You are really doing such amazing stuff.
I feel like
y'all are so entertaining and like seriously.
Shayan is like the yin to my yang though, because I feel like she brings the emotion and feelings, whereas like I could sit here and I have probably thousands of questions that I'm like, let's just pick to go
No, you
through
really
it.
are. No, it
And,
really
like-
is like a yin and the yang.
Yeah, because I don't have very many feelings or emotions other than anger apparently.
And she has a lot of
And she's like, she's like, we need to have more heart. Can we like? And I'm like, oh god, like sure,
get
I'll
more
let-
emotion. Like stop just being stop being rowdy.
No, we're opposite signs, but in the best ways too. Like
but that's what makes it together. Like you said,
Yeah.
yin and yang. Like that's what makes it good together.
Yeah.
So
Well, even so many people like when I met his family, they'd be like, "Wow, like ever since like you guys have become friends, like
he's so much more
opened
chill."
up,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like definitely, like I don't know, like it's like, and then I feel like he's taught me a lot of things too, and like
Oh, they
opened
said he's
my-
taught me a lot of things. That's what I heard.
taught me a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I
heard. Check out
Not
the
yet.
OS.
Not yet.
But no, and it's like
Yeah.
it's nice because it's like, you know, like it was a very unexpected friendship.
Yeah.
And it worked, you know, even though we're so different from
Yeah.
It's
But I
wild.
feel like when you're different, I think that's when it makes like friendships better because when you have differences, if you have the same things with somebody, like you can only do so much with somebody. Like when you have differences, you're able to talk about more stuff together. Like you're able to interact more because if you're doing the same stuff all the time, then it's just like boring. Like oh yeah, we both went to the mall today
Yeah.
together, and we both did this. But like when you have differences, I feel like it makes for a better like cohesive relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So do you suffer from any like Shayan has mentioned before that she has depression and she kind of goes through it with that. Is that something that you've ever gone through personally?
No,
or
I
have you
just
kind
have
of
gender dysphoria, you know.
Still do after like
I mean, not anymore. Like, honestly, like, we have to be honest. Like, you know, I don't know if this is political or not, but like, you know, as trans people, like, we did not choose how we are, but it is something in our heads that we did not choose.
Yeah,
like, I did
for
not
sure.
choose to be born this way.
Yeah.
Who would choose to go through this life and like, you know, deal with a lot of stuff? You know, being trans, you deal with a lot of, excuse my French, but like fucked up shit, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And like nobody chooses to live this way. But in order for us to have a good life and have a successful life, we have to live our life the way that we feel like we are. Like, like you really have no choice. It's either that or, you know what I mean?
for sure.
Unfortunately. But, you know, other than that, like, yeah, I mean, I've dealt with depression and things like that. But one thing for me is like I have a little sister and she is like my everything in the entire world. So if anything happens, like I always just go and rely to my little sister.
That's
so
cool.
I
you
just
have a
good.
good family.
yeah, I have a good family dynamic. So I always just rely on my sister, rely on my mom, and if I ever feel like I'm in like a depression era or something, like I always just look to them and they always kind of just like uplift me.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I love them
That's
so
good to have.
much.
Family is so important.
Yeah, I
So
like
important.
yeah, like I said, my sister, the one that you met too, like she loves this podcast and.
Oh,
Like
shout out.
my sister, yeah. Shout out to Sadie.
There we go.
Yeah, shout out to Sadie. I got her tattooed right here.
Oh, I
She,
love
yeah,
that.
she is my everything. Like
have my
I love her.
sister's name tattooed too.
I love her. So, let me see.
Sasha. It looks like it looks
Oh
like
my God,
Tasha. when
Sasha! Do you
I
know
turn.
Sasha's my hooker name, girl?
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Girl,
so
Sasha, my hooker name. But yeah, my sister Sadie is my everything.
Love that.
And like I said, she always watches this podcast. She loves y'all so much
I love
because this is the best podcast because y'all are always gonna keep it coming.
Hey.
You're always
Hell
gonna
yeah.
keep it coming.
So I guess my final question is going to be, if you had advice for a young trans person who is your age, 17, or was your age, what would you tell them to make their life just a little bit easier?
Honestly, just live in your truth. Like if you feel the way that you have, like the feelings that you have, and you know that you want to be trans. Oh, I feel like it's a little bit difficult because I started when I was 17, but I didn't get on hormones until I was 18. So I waited until I was 18 because I just don't believe in
Like
I don't believe in underage like transitioning because you don't really know like the effects of you know being hormones and stuff. But honestly, just like live your truth. That's what happened to me. Like I was moving to California, so I was having like a fresh start. So I just did it like when when you're trans, you just have to do it. Like there's no other option in your life. Like you have no other option. So just do it and live your life no matter what people think about you, no matter how many steps it takes. Like it didn't take me a day to come look like this. It took me years to look like this. It doesn't take like a day. It takes a while to be the Barbie doll that you want to be. If you want to be a Barbie, but you know, but like built to be the woman that you want to be. It doesn't happen in a day. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. So, it takes time, be patient and just know that whatever work you're putting into, it's all going to be worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Love
You know?
that.
And
That's
enjoy
awesome.
the process too.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people think like I have to reach to that end
No,
goal.
no.
And I think the happiness is in the pursuit.
Exactly.
Of it.
Yeah, because if you do everything so fast and so straight up,
Microwave trend.
you don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have the process of like actually like enjoying yourself in the process of like being trans. So
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like
if you
you
do
appreciate something that
yeah.
you have to work for versus it being bought for you. 100%,
Exactly.
You know what
And
I
the
mean?
mental
Like,
has to catch up too. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's a lot to like
Because
wake up
when
one
you're
day.
first starting and you get all your surgeries, you don't realize that your body and your mind are not met with each other. Like it's not gonna process together because you're still trying to think like, oh my God, I'm just starting my transition. Like as soon as you want to transition, you get your tits done, you get all that. It doesn't match up. Like your brain doesn't match up with your body. So you have to
takes
let
a
everything,
while.
let everything take its time and
Yeah.
just know that everything is gonna be okay. everything comes in time, and everything will be fine, and you'll be a sickening gorgeous doll.
Yeah. And the baby training years are fun as hell.
Girl, they are,
training
yes.
boots.
Because that's where you really learn stuff. That's
Yeah.
where you really learn stuff, and that
is.
especially when it comes to men, like that's when you really learn
You
stuff.
learn a
Because when
lot.
you're baby trans and then you become
Like
the doll, like you realize, like, oh shit, like those are the guys who are,
Yeah,
you know,
you stay away from,
you
for
stay away
sure.
from, exactly.
and you charge.
Yeah, clock it.
For sure.
All right. Well, we're glad you had you.
Now,
We're
I'm
glad
so
we had
happy
you.
I came here. Literally, like like I said, I love this podcast. Everyone
love
who's
it.
watching knows that this podcast is literally the best ever. So
That's funny.
Like,
I mean,
thank
I'll be
you so much
honest.
for
I
having
don't
me.
watch podcasts. She's the one that watches them. So I was like, you know what? I had nothing to go based off of. So I like
yeah.
quickly would like watch little clips. Like, all right, let's do this, and mix.
No,
them
it's
together
the
and
best.
throw it
Like
into a
when, like
blender.
I was telling her, like when I'm on, like I'm in the car driving, like just listening to it, like I might put my little thing on the dash and watch it a little bit on the side. But like, it's so nice because if you have like a long drive, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so nice to listen to, you know,
No, I
when you're
love that.
driving and
Cool.
you know, laughing on your drive and like kikiing when you're listening to stuff. Like it makes a drive like wherever you're going so much faster. Like if you're trying to go to sleep, like
Right.
you know,
Yeah, yeah.
just laughing and then you just knock
Yeah,
out.
because I
you
mean,
know?
I'll be honest, we've struggled with the length of it because I'm like, you know, I wanted to keep it under an hour, but then so many
No,
people,
under an hour. No, you need like an hour, at least an hour. Hour 15 is like the best. I
Okay,
think.
yeah, 'cause I think there's a lot of people
Under
that are
an
like, it's
hour,
too short, it's too
no.
short.
I
And I
think
was
at
like,
least
Jesus.
I think an hour or like an hour 15 is perfect.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Under an hour is not enough, especially with this podcast because
yeah.
It's just
y'all have so
It
much
does go
to say and y'all
fast,
just
but
kiki
yeah.
so much. Like I feel like under an hour is just not enough.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
because
sure.
like when y'all just posted the new one, it was I think a little bit over an hour. I was like, okay, we're getting more. Like you know?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just our motto from day one. We were just like, we want to just have fun. And
Yeah.
just bring comedy.
And
Even
we
This
don't want it
is
to be
fun. This
boring. I
is
didn't want any
fun.
downtime. I didn't want any like. We don't do a lot of cuts either, so this is gonna be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all
No,
there.
this is fun. Like this is this is a blast. Like especially because you know me and you know each other. Oh girl, now my titties.
that's fine. You can show.
That'll go on. That'll go
We
on
have
the after dark
Yeah,
version.
girl after dark, girl for real.
Hey, yeah.
But like you know, me and Shayan know each other, and I just met you. But it's nice to like sit here and kiki and like
Yeah,
thank you for
definitely.
having me over. I
And
appreciate
I'm happy
it.
that you're
Like
a top and you're proud of it because there's
Girl,
so much top
yes.
shaming in the trans community.
there is,
Definitely.
there is
It's like
so
there's
much.
bottom shaming in the
Yeah.
Girl, no, I'm the TS top goddess.
Hey.
Awesome.
If you got a problem with it, you better clock it for doom.
Well, anyone who wants to follow you, I'll go ahead and put all your socials down on the bottom.
Yeah, it's just all Joslyn Flawless.
And your OF.
Love that.
Yeah, that's separate. I keep everything separate.
Oh, separate. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
So, you know, they can find me. They know where I am if they want to.
really
Yeah,
look.
All right.
yeah. Just if you see me in West Palm Beach, you'll see me on Grindr, girl.
Perfect. All right. Well, that is nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, girl.
This is my handshake.
Oh my God, you went under the muscle too.
Hell
Girl,
yeah.
you know I did.
Yeah.
All right, now get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Thanks. Where's my money?
Get out. I'm gonna come in your hair now.
Oh my God, girl.
The worst. Perfect.
I love it.
All right. Well, we love that you're here, Joslyn, and it's
you.
time for Shayan's favorite part of the show.
Take Jocelyn's bottom virginity.
No, I think it's time to bully
shit.
the queers, right?
Yeah. No, you're both wrong. It's actually game time.
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
This game is called Taste of the Caramels
From Trader
from
Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Oh, I usually taste white chocolate, but I'm down to taste some caramel tonight.
All right. So there's no cheating. So pick which one and let's see. Shayan,
What? Wait,
one of
so
them.
do I have to, and I have to guess what it is.
you have to guess the flavor.
So what is? Oh,
Is it gonna be like throw up?
No. They're actually real like
No
shit.
peeking. Okay.
is it nasty?
Nasty.
Wait, I'm scared.
It tastes like
Wait, is it nasty? I'm scared.
it tastes like I dipped this in like a Vicks vapor rub,
All right, what do you think?
It must
What
be
is it-
mint then,
What does it
probably.
taste like?
like a mint or something.
It is actually fig and honey.
That's disgusting. And I'm
Wait, I'm
Persian.
scared.
You put it
like
back.
it.
Wait, I'm
No, you
scared.
gotta spit it out.
Why?
You gotta eat it.
I can't then. No, if I don't enjoy it, I
Can
don't
we
want
get her a
the.
napkin or something, or that
Give
cup?
her a
I don't-
bucket.
I don't want the calories.
All right, it's your turn.
Oh,
Dawson.
hurry! The
scared.
calories are going down my throat.
Oh, that one should be good.
You like it? What is it?
It tastes like vanilla and caramel.
Make sure you
Ah.
slap it for the.
Oh yeah, for
There you
the
go.
feeder watchers.
Feeder fish.
Oh my god.
It is actually caramel
Oh my
mousse.
god, you got it all over.
So you got it
your
right. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I got it right.
You want me to lick it up?
All right,
girl?
so
Do you want to spit?
this one's
cup?
red. So I'm gonna think that
Girl, we're on a
Girl, I'm not eating that shit.
I'm assuming this one is raspberry. I could be wrong.
He knows it's
He
raspberry.
loves this.
Well, so it's red.
Look at it. Oh,
Actually, I don't know. I don't want to cheat and look at the other one. So
what is that?
this one is hot chili.
Oh my
Oh, is it
god!
spicy?
And he hates spicy stuff.
This is
He
spicy.
hates spicy stuff.
Oh, it is. It's hitting now. Oh shit.
Girl, it's what you deserve. It's what you deserve for punishing us, for punishing the
Oh
trans.
shit.
Yeah.
It's what you deserve for
I was
punishing
wrong
the
on that
T-girls.
one. You're the only one that got it right so far. Sam.
Gag. Okay. I love.
Oh,
a chocolate
shit.
turtle. I love nuts.
That's spicy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Girl, that's what you deserve. Punishing the dolls.
Caramel peanut. What is that?
Maple. And don't throw that shit away. Put it back. I'm going to eat it later.
Yeah, I know you want that.
That's maple.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's spice. Damn, I did not expect that. I thought it was raspberry for
no,
sure.
I'm scared. I don't want spice.
Aren't you half like Latina? You should be able to take the spice.
Oh, that should be a good one. Smack that shit.
Is it
in the back
coconut?
one. Nope. Got one more guess.
It's like vanilla or coconut or.
Creme brulee.
Okay, that's close. Yeah. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna eat this.
like it?
Yeah, this is good.
All right. let me
I don't
see.
really have a refined palate. It all tastes the same.
Oh, it is creme brulee because it's crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, this is good.
Oh, this one was real good.
Oh, that was good.
Dang, I don't know. Oh, this one's like, I want to say like peanut butter or something.
Really?
Like, let me see. Try not. Pecan and cinnamon. Damn.
Okay.
Joe, you
let's
want one?
see what this is.
All right, we'll just do one more round.
Okay.
So far, you're the only one that got
This
it right.
looks like pistachio.
I'm still eating it. It's so good. Oh, it's so.
That's definitely not pistachio.
Pistachio caramel? Pistachio caramel?
Oh,
Did I get it
wait.
right?
That had the green shit on it, right?
Yeah, pistachio, right?
No, it's passion fruit.
Passion. No, that's
He's
nasty.
getting the
That's
nasty
nasty.
one.
That's nasty.
His dog is obsessed with chocolate too. No.
Where did something fall?
Yeah.
No. Go on. Grab him. Wait, which one did you grab? Let me see the top of it.
This is just caramel.
It all tastes like caramel to me.
Salted lavender.
Ooh,
I don't know what the hell that
that's
means.
Lavender.
disgusting. Like an essential oil.
All right, this will be the last one then.
Oh,
You don't like it. Yeah,
this is nasty.
girl, and on trizepatide, it hits even.
Girl,
Guys, definitely
because everything
salted
is so much
caramel.
sweeter.
Yeah.
Sea salt. That's all it's called.
Sea salt.
Girl, give us a shot one, girl. Let's do a shot one. Which liquor is it, girl?
Whose tuck is this?
Whose tuck is
Smell
it?
it.
Let's smell it.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
Anyone want to buy this cup?
Oh,
I know, right?
yes.
All the
Oh
trannies
my
are-
god.
$15.
Wait, you know what's actually happening
Hot.
after this? Is someone is buying my panties.
Oh, I
with
heard.
cum.
I heard.
And he's about to actually come.
Are you really
right
gonna give
after
somebody
this.
your tug it up?
No, it's like an old granny panty.
Oh
that he
yeah,
has.
okay,
It's
yeah.
one
Because
of
I was gonna
his
say not the
backup
tug it
ones.
ups, because girl,
No,
those are
those
too
are
expensive.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
bitch.
I'm like, I have like 5 left because people always steal them.
Girl, I have 40 pairs of tug it ups in
Same.
my
I
house.
need more.
Girl, because you just gotta hit Josie up. She got you something fair. That's all, folks. If you want some more fucked up shit,
Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
Woo!
Later.